Did they come through the wall this time too? Where were you? In your bedroom or elsewhere? Uh-huh. Were you awake then? I mean, what happened? I tell you what, Tom, the one thing I can do is I can help you remember more accurately what did happen, and then by extension what didn't happen, and there can be a lot of strengthening that can go on when you begin to realize that you've got more of a handle on this than you had before. I'm going to call you and give you the phone number where I can be reached at this house.
Now, at this stage, though, after 2 or 3 phone calls, what's your assessment of this man? Is he sane? Is he...
Yeah, my assessment is that he's perfectly normal. He's extremely frightened, and nothing abnormal about him at all. He said he'd gone to sleep and wakened up, and they came through the wall, and they evidently woke him up, and he said it makes no sense what they did, but they turned me on my stomach, and he said they were doing something to my spine, and he said I have no idea what was going on, and he said I felt like that there'd been an incision made. And he said in the morning I looked into myself in the mirror and there was no incision anywhere. This happened, he thought, in 1981. And he said, I mean, this is a man who I think is without illusions about this at all. He's just describing what's happening to him. It's just as puzzling and as crazy to him and as awful to him. I want to make sure that he's strong enough to handle all of the, if we look to do any hypnosis, and some of these many experiences many of it comes flooding back. I want to make sure he can, in advance, that he can handle it.
So do you feel able to make that assessment, not being a psychiatrist yourself?
Any human being can make an educated guess, including a psychiatrist, and any human being can be wrong, including a psychiatrist.
Wins News Time, 3:56. Now the WINS Business Report. Here's Larry Kowski. Business Report. Here's Larry Kowski.
Do you see yourself as a sort of Johnny Appleseed?
Skies are mostly cloudy. We're heading down to 35 in Midtown. Wins News Time, 3:55. Business News is coming up next.
I think I'm more Florence Nightingale. I don't know.
Oh boy, get me the bike up, honey.
It's kind of funny.
I'm getting heartburn from all these corporate...
Johnny Appleseed, I don't know. I don't know what I would be planting.
The company that makes my favorite soup was absorbed by a petroleum giant. That could cause gas.
Oh, that's how Nova presented you.
Copying machines blowing up a baloney plant. That'll repeat on you. Everywhere. Acquisitions, takeovers, stores.
Do you find that notion terribly
I find
offensive?
I find it totally disgusting.
Right. It's flattering.
Easing up. Better. Same 6 locations.
Yeah, but the very idea that you're planting something is just totally antithetical.
Amalgamated.
And do you absolutely deny that?
Oh, absolutely. It's ridiculous.
Wins News Time, 3:56. Nasdaq is down 1 1/8 to 44 7.
Does anything I say to you make you mad?
That second quarter orders for Altera's logic chips will be lower than expected.
Well, you mean that originates in your head or somebody else's that you're quoting? I don't understand.
Does it matter?
Well, I mean, obviously, if you quote something that you know makes me angry, like quoting Nova, for instance, obviously I would be angry not at you, but at the source. You're just the little innocent conduit passing it on.
Oh, but how innocent am I?
Says the rate average 7.81%, down from 7.83.
I don't think you're a game player. Maybe when you're behind the camera you are, I don't know. Maybe there's a little of the game player that comes in. She's not
Business News at 26 and 56 minutes.
An agent provocateur.
News Time, 3:58.
Dr. Troy.